Hi folks, and welcome to this week's Modern Learning Tip of the Week. This week we're going to be focusing again on 21st century competencies and the idea of promoting some creativity within our students. So this exercise here is something that was actually designed by Eric Kurtz from ControlAltAchieve.com. He's got some great resources there if you want to check it out. But I've included a link to this slideshow. It'll make a copy for you in the email that I've sent out. And within this Google slideshow, you can see that there are some directions that will take you through and tell you exactly what you need to do, but essentially what we're trying to do is take this blank jack-o'-lantern and we are going to decorate it a little bit. So on some of the slides we've got some different eyes that we can choose from, some mouths that we can choose from, some arms, so on and so forth. So students can have a lot of fun just kind of decorating certain things here and there. So for example, if I wanted to take a set of eyes here, I can select those eyes, I can copy them either by hitting Control-C or right-clicking and copying it, and I can come into my jack-o'-lantern slide and I can paste them into here and then just move them so that they're onto my jack-o'-lantern. So that's one way that I can do it. Another way that I can do it is if I wanted to add in say a mouth and I wanted to draw it, then I have a few options. I can come to shapes and I can find a shape that I like, perhaps that looks a little bit like a mouth, add that into here and maybe just sort of rotate that a little bit, move that into here, come up to our coloring and highlight it so it looks like there's a candle there behind it. If I wanted to make something a little bit more natural, then I could come up to my different lines, choose a polyline, and then just simply draw my lines in as I need to. And then once I'm done with all of that and I've connected it, again I can come up and color that in as I want. So once I'm done that, then I would as a student come into here and write about my jack-o'-lantern. So by inserting a text box here, I can say why I decorated my jack-o'-lantern, and then again go on and explain why I'm doing this. So there's different things that we can choose from. We can draw our own in, and if we are happy with this, then what we can do is actually download this picture by simply going to File, and we're going to download it as, and we can download it as a JPEG or a PNG file, and then you can post it in Classroom. You could print them, put them in the classroom, whatever you'd like to do. For those of you in secondary who are thinking maybe this isn't something for you, what you could do is have students sort of design their own. So this could be using concepts in science, and they would have to come up with all of these different templates for the eyes and the mouths. Obviously they wouldn't be eyes and mouths, but they would be different elements that you were looking at. If it was characters in a literature class, then again it could be how would we draw those characters and give them templates, and they can always either draw their own or they can go to Insert Image, and then they can even do a search right within Google from Google Slides. So it's just a fun way to promote some creativity within the classroom and our 21st century competencies by highlighting those and showing that each of our learners is curious and competent. As always, let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you next week.